In today's match,
not the NFL.
Who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's
not EA Sports
going up against Bryant's Cowboys. With that, we'll send you out to Arlington, Texas. Here's Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and Mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Washington Redskins and the Dallas Cowboys. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. These Redskins, they won in Week 3, but a big loss defensively. D'Angelo Hall, who will be 33 in November, torn ACL out for the year.
Remember how great he was when he was a cornerback?
Oh, it's up to date fucking injuries. No.
And he was definitely open to doing it. His veteran experience, understanding of offenses, all that came together to help solidify a secondary. They're going to miss him in 2016.
Which is really fucking... Keep throwing.
Get it out near the 40 to the 39. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. And they run that quick cut on the slant. And oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And Zeke had a game that he will remember in Week 3 because he had his first 100-yard game of his career.
He'll remember it, and he'll be eager to eclipse it. What do you have, 140?
Yeah.
And really carried them, no pun intended,
that shit shouldn't have
against
happened.
Chicago, because he set the tone with his runs. Able to get to the second and the third level of the defense, finish off runs, keep drives going, and open up the throwing lanes for Dak Prescott. That's why they drafted him, to put him behind what many think is one of the top offensive lines in the NFL.
Drops it underneath, Elliott. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Second down, 8. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. This offensive unit today, they're going to need Dez.
A full combo plate. Size, speed, toughness, not to mention aggressiveness going and getting the football.
The pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
I went from
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And
Pick it!
Throw here's incomplete.
Serious.
He was looking for Terrence Williams
Fuck
that
out
time. And that'll
There's
make
no
it
such thing
2nd
in
and
fucking
10.
Madden.
Ziggy Hood.
And now a look at the Washington defense.
Ryan Kerrigan is an example of bringing
Turn
your best
around,
of you
bro. I
from
don't know
college to the
What's your
NFL
number?
and remaking your game. Terrific guy causing fumbles at Purdue, has done the exact same thing in the NFL, then lost weight and became an absolute terror rushing the passer.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism.
Okay, keep
they
fucking
created some
telling
nice
me.
space for him.
Now Prescott. Trying here for
Thank you!
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Of course I did. Of course I did.
I like your voice.
One man in the backfield. That's Jones. They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, man!
Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And this one will be brought back to 22. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Oh, there is.
I think the last thing he said is,
It's like, why am I not getting
don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he finds Beasley complete. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might want to into some tough coverage.
It's a pickup for 6 and good enough to move the chains.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Here's Prescott. Trying to set up
what?
Intercepted.
Thank you.
Middle of the field, a breakaway. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
I missed too.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get them settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Let's see what the defense dials up here, 3rd and 4.
Partner, we're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Again to Elliott.
Oh, my ankles!
Taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, he's got a convoy, and he might be gone. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6.
I don't recall. You don't have that save.
Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Motherfucking right. I gotta find you. Yo, you still there, crazy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you don't have that, right?
No, I was gonna download it, but I don't want to download it when we have this Rocket League match coming up. It'll probably fuck my thing up. I don't know if I want to drop $60 on it.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Time running out here on the play clock. The Redskins looking for another timeout.
Chip needs to, like, pause the game himself. He's coming back. Yeah, I just wasted 2 timeouts and I paused the game twice. Fuck this. Like, oh my god, I don't get. Oh, there you go. Thanks.
What are you doing?
I wasted 2 timeouts. Because I'm a great friend, Chip.
You didn't have to do that. I was watching.
What?
I'm waiting for you, though. No,
That's
I'm
their
off.
second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
2 timeouts.
Bryant, the lone receiver left.
That's crazy that you, like, do they have that, like,
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
You're disgusting. Chip, thanks.
Williams. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make this a second down. And time for us to take a break here in the booth.
That's why,
We're back to
a week later, I'm
right after
about
this
halfway
timeout.
through it.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe. Okay, I'll do.
And ready now for 2nd and 9.
Oh, shit, I have to quit this game, too.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Yeah,
Going right side. He has Witten. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 14 yards that time, and a fresh shut it down. The offense lining up 1st and 10. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Looking to throw.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my God, don't sleep on the Skins, man.
Corner, Josh Norman. Out comes
Everybody's
Washington's
sleeping on
offense as they get set to take over here. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence.
We always lose to them once a season.
Last
season we lost to them once and then we beat them. It was one of our 2 games we won. of our 2 wins last season.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Wow.